Hey guys, my name is Kern and welcome back to Octane Street, the road here on YouTube that never ends. And sitting behind me is my beautiful 2006 Mustang GT. But let me tell you guys, she is not perfect. So that's what today's video is going to be about. It's going to be about all the things wrong with my 2006 Mustang GT. For those of you guys that are just tuning in, I just picked this car up, my dream car, about 3 weeks ago. And so I've owned it for about 3 weeks, and I've already noticed and already knew about some of the flaws or defects that it had. And I'm not talking about things that I hate about the vehicle. That's for a future video, because I do have a little list growing on things that I hate about the car. But today's actually about the damages that the vehicle has and, you know, things that need replacement. So things that are kind of adding to the cost of ownership of this vehicle, which most of them, again, I knew about, but some of them I didn't know. But before we dive right in, I just want to give you guys a heads up. My car is extremely dirty. There's a ton of construction going on around my area right now. Let me know in the comment section right below that like button. Do you guys have a lot of construction going on right now too? Or is it just my neighborhood? Because I feel like construction ever since COVID hit has skyrocketed. I guess because since the roads were empty, they figured it'd be a good time to, you know, do whatever it is they needed to do. But with that being said, the first thing I want to show you guys that's wrong with my vehicle is actually the cosmetic damages. So dents and scratches. I'm gonna go ahead and try and give you guys a close-up. Maybe play some music over it just so you know you guys don't see me walking around the vehicle. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you. So for the most part, that covers the dents and scratches. The entire vehicle's paint is actually covered in swirl marks. I plan to get the vehicle paint corrected, but I'm first going to get the dents pulled out and removed by professionals here shortly. That's the next thing that I want done to the car so that I could go ahead and get it paint corrected, and then possibly ceramic coat or PPF the entire car, you know, before winter gets here. So that's going to give you guys a quick idea of what's to come on the Mustang. But aside from those cosmetic damages or faults, there are some mechanical failures with the car as well. So the first thing that I had to do was change the right front control arm because that was going bad. And so I changed that out. The car needed a wheel alignment, so I got a wheel alignment. Some other small things, like it needed a cabin air filter, I went ahead and bought and replaced that. Now as for things that the car needs that I haven't done yet, I believe the shocks and struts are actually going, because every time I go over bumps, whether it's the front of the vehicle or back of the vehicle, I hear a loud clunking noise, and I'm pretty certain it's to do with the suspension components. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is. I'm sure a quick Google search will go ahead and help me with that, but it does clunk when going over bumps at any speed. You just hear a clunk clunk. Like it sounds almost like a bushing is worn out, but I don't hear the squeaking that a bushing noise would probably make. So it is a little bit confusing, but I do plan to get shocks and struts or coilovers. I haven't fully decided yet for this vehicle, so that should go ahead and solve that problem when that happens. But again, it's something wrong with the vehicle that I have to fix. And the last thing on the list for right now, again, this is only after 3 weeks of driving it, were the brakes. The brakes were extremely squishy, the pedal anyway, and so I got the brakes bled, and believe it or not, the brake fluid in the vehicle was actually almost the same color as Coca-Cola. And if you guys don't know, brake fluid is actually supposed to be very, very clear, at least .3 anyway, which is what this car uses. And the brake fluid was actually Coca-Cola, like dark brown. So they really need to be changed. It did help a lot, but I do plan to upgrade to a bigger brake kit in the future once we start making a little bit more power. So I'm not too worried about that for now. It did need to get bled though, so I'm glad I got that done. But aside from that, that's pretty much everything wrong with the vehicle. Things that I already fixed: control arm, wheel alignment, cabin air filter, and bleeding of the brakes. And again, this is whole suspension component that I still need to fix. So slowly but surely, I'm getting everything tackled on this vehicle. Again, I'm getting dents pulled out here shortly, probably within the week. and then paint correction not too long after that. But not only was I planning to show you guys everything wrong with the vehicle, but I also wanted to give you guys a sneak peek as to all the aftermarket modifications that my vehicle actually came with from the previous owner. Just to give you guys a heads up, kind of what I paid for and what I knew I was getting. So, as if you guys couldn't tell, I do already have the hood propped open. Let's go ahead and start under there and then work our way around the car. All right, so underneath the hood, we have a massive ProCharger supercharger making 50 pounds of boost. All right, so underneath the hood, we do have one tiny dress-up modification, which is this Ford Racing billet aluminum oil filter or oil filler cap. Very nice. I do plan to do a whole video just on dress-up modifications, so things under the hood, things in the interior of the vehicle, maybe even on the exterior of the vehicle. So that's a whole video on its own, but it did come with that Ford Racing billet aluminum cap. I'll probably throw the prices of all these things and add it up throughout the video. I think that's like about 40 bucks. It did come with a factory, surprisingly OEM battery strap here that the previous owner did have to pay out of pocket during the safety inspection to get. It's actually funny that they actually come with that from factory. It's just a little strap. But moving on, we do have the deep dish bullet style aluminum wheels here. With, if you saw behind it, those red caliper covers saying Mustang. Very, very beautiful. And not only that, but if you guys also took a good look, they are wrapped in some Nito N555s, which are very sticky, very nice for road and track use. Expensive tires. And although small, it does come with little GT valve stem caps. So that's really nice. So the whole wheel system is pretty much done up except for the brakes. It's still, you know, pretty much factory kind of rotors and pads. But again, that's gonna change once I do a big brake kit upgrade. But it's really, really nice, the whole wheel system that I got with this vehicle. And not only that, but they're actually staggered.
We interrupt this program to introduce today's Minute Scammers. Two gentlemen roll up and offer me a state-of-the-art television, which they say goes for $7,000. However, lucky me gets a price that one cannot refuse. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Do you want a TV?
Do I own a TV?
Do you want a TV? I know it sounds weird, bro. We on a delivery. We got some extra units ordered in the car. We just want to sell it. But if we are just passing by, you look cool, so we asked you.
How much is a TV for?
No, it's like 70-inch 4K 3D, like smart home projector.
Yeah. Like
70-inch with the motorized screen. Like, bro, these are commercial units, man. I'll just show you. Bro,
well, how much is it for? I just want to know the price.
Bro, the actual price is $7 grand. Bro, these are commercial units. We got it for free. We just want to sell it for cheap. We don't know. We're just delivery guys.
And you're selling it for $7 grand?
No.
How much is the price? Don't worry. It's only okay. You know what? It's okay. I'm good.
$500, $600.
Don't worry. I'm okay.
$500, $600.
It's okay. Thanks, though.
Bro, 50 bucks?
Huh?
50 bucks?
No, I'm okay. Got scam artists coming up in here and shit.
We will now return you to your scheduled programming.
All right, now moving right along into the interior, as well as the final two little modifications that this vehicle did come with, are the billet aluminum e-brake handle. It's right here. It's just this silver piece right here. It's actually pretty nice. It's held on with two little Allen screw bolts. And then the final one, not the screen, I actually put that in myself. If you guys want to see a video on that, you could go ahead and check out the channel, as well as the card that just popped up. Super nice screen. But anyway, the final modification is these LED conversion little interior map lights, as they call them, which, let me tell you, at nighttime actually light up pretty much the whole car. So I'm actually super grateful that the car did come with those. But everything in this vehicle, aside from what I've done, is stock. So it's a pretty great working platform with, you know, pretty low mileage, 106,000 kilometers, and a lot of room and stuff for me to do to the vehicle. So I'm super happy with it. Now you guys know everything that's wrong with it, as well as all of the modifications that the car came with from the previous owner. And yeah, trust me, I've already done several mods to the car. Check out the channel again if you guys want to see those things. But trust me when I say there's a lot more coming. So that's all for this time, guys. If you guys enjoyed what you saw here today, then be sure to subscribe as well as hit that notification bell so that you guys could ride shotgun with me on the next video. My name is Kern, this is Octane Street, and I'm out. Peace.